String-specific methods. Let's discuss some commonly used methods with strings. So the first three functions we are going to discuss are title, upper and lower. For example, you have a string QuickFox having mixed case alphabets. Now we're trying to print and the ID of this string. So the entire string is printed with its ID. Then we are applying these three functions str.title, mystr.upper and mystr.lower. We are storing the outputs in another strings named as mystr1, 2 and 3. Then in the print statements, we are trying to print these values on the right hand side, and to compare them, we are also printing mystr. So in the next line, you can see that when we apply mystr.title, that it is converted into a title case. The string is having only the first characters of every word as alphabets. Then we are trying to convert it using .upper function. All the characters will be changed to uppercase. Similarly, all characters will be changed to lowercase when we use the lower function. Now let's talk about isLower and isUpper function. These methods return Boolean value true or false if all the characters in the string are in lowercase or in uppercase respectively. So since over here mystr is having all the characters in lowercase, so the first one, that is isLower, will return true and mystr.isUpper will return false. Then we have str.swapcase. This means that all the lowercase characters will be converted into uppercase and vice versa. So this string QuickFox having missed case letters will now be converted to this kind of string, where the lowercase alphabets QUI are converted into capital. Similarly, the capital O over here is converted into small, and rest all the alphabets are also converted accordingly. Then we have isAlpha, isAlNum and isDigit. They also return Boolean value true or false. Let's say you have this string QuickFox1. If all the characters are alphabets, this will return true. If all the characters in the string are either alphabets or numbers, this will return true. If all the characters in this string are numbers, mystr.isDigit will return true. So since over here it is an alphanumeric string, both these functions .isAlpha and .isDigit will return false, but .isAlNum function, which means alphanumeric, will return true. Let's talk about strip function. If you have white spaces, that means at the beginning or at the end of the string, you can remove them using the strip function. If you write mystr.strip, both sides white spaces, that is the leading end or the trailing end, are removed. If you write mystr.lstrip, that means the left end white spaces are removed. If you write mystr.rstrip, the left end spaces are intact, the right end spaces will be removed. Now let's talk about the join function. This join function returns a new string that is produced by concatenating all the strings in the iterable. Let's see this example. Suppose you have a list, a tuple and another list. For the first statement, we are writing nothing inside the quotes. That means there is not even a space, dot join my list. So all the strings over here will be taken and they will be joined to give the output this word QuickFox, where all the alphabets are joined without spaces. Similarly, in the second line, we are using a space over here, dot join my tuple. So all the characters inside the tuple are joined with a space in between them. Similarly, in the third line, we are trying to join all the characters of mylist2 using no space. But remember, over here, one entry is not a string. So in this, it will give a type error. It will say that it cannot concatenate an integer to the strings.